Hello and welcome to Elderly Pathways, your go-to channel for health tips and well-being advice tailored specifically for seniors. Have you ever woken up with sore legs, swollen joints, or stiffness despite doing everything right? You know you're eating a healthy diet, staying active and hydrating, but the discomfort persists. It's a frustrating mystery, right? You may be thinking, I'm eating healthy, so why does my body still feel off? Here's something you might not have considered. It's not just about the individual foods you're eating, but how you combine them. Yes, even the healthiest meals, when paired incorrectly, can trigger pain and inflammation in your body, especially as we age. One surprising culprit in many breakfast routines is eggs. Eggs are packed with protein, vitamins, and essential nutrients that are great for seniors. But did you know that combining eggs with certain foods can have the opposite effect on your body? For many older adults, the combination of certain foods, often considered healthy on their own, can silently ignite inflammation, leading to chronic pain in your joints and legs. That's right. What might seem like a perfectly balanced meal could actually be setting you up for a day filled with pain, stiffness, and discomfort. For many seniors, this mysterious pain could be linked directly to what's on your breakfast plate. But don't worry, because in today's video, we're going to explore these hidden food pairings and help you understand which combinations might be secretly working against you. Stick with us, and by the end, you'll know how to turn your meals from pain-inducing to healing. Remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Let's dive in and uncover how to improve your morning routine for better mobility and comfort. Why egg combinations matter. Welcome back to Elderly Pathways, where we focus on health and well-being for seniors. Let's dive into a topic that might surprise you: egg combinations. While eggs are often hailed as a powerhouse of nutrition, did you know that when paired with certain foods, they can actually trigger inflammation in your body? It's not just what you eat, but how you combine it that can have a profound impact on your health, particularly as we age. Eggs are rich in protein, vitamins like B12, and important nutrients such as choline. These nutrients support brain health, muscle repair, and provide the energy needed to keep us active throughout the day. It's no wonder that eggs have earned the title of a superfood. However, as we grow older, our bodies become more sensitive to inflammation, and certain foods, even healthy ones, can have an unintended effect. You see, aging affects the way our immune system works and how we digest food. Our immune system gradually weakens over time, and digestion slows down, making it harder for our bodies to process certain nutrients. When combined with the wrong foods, eggs can become a hidden trigger for joint pain, stiffness, and even swelling in areas like the legs, knees, and ankles. It's not just the eggs themselves. The issue arises when we pair them with other foods that are harder to process as we age. Certain food combinations may silently aggravate inflammation, worsening symptoms like arthritis, joint stiffness, and even mobility issues. The fact is, these inflammation-inducing combinations are much more common than you think, and many of us are completely unaware of how they are affecting our bodies until it's too late. So why do these combinations matter so much? Well, when we eat, our digestive system breaks down food and absorbs the nutrients. But as we age, this process becomes less efficient. The slower digestion can cause food to stay in the stomach longer, and when mixed with high-protein foods like eggs, it can lead to a buildup of inflammation in the body. This doesn't just impact your stomach, it spreads throughout your bloodstream and eventually reaches your joints, causing pain and discomfort that often show up later in the day. For seniors, even small changes in diet can make a huge difference. The wrong pairings can affect mobility, making simple tasks like walking, standing, or even getting out of bed much more difficult. And this is where many seniors are stuck, unaware that something as simple as how they're combining their meals could be contributing to their pain. But here's the good news. By being more mindful of what you pair with eggs, you can avoid these inflammatory reactions. The key is knowing which foods to combine with eggs that will actually support your health rather than hinder it. By making a few simple changes, you can help reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and improve your overall mobility, which is essential for maintaining independence as you age. Stay tuned as we explore more about which specific foods you should avoid pairing with eggs, so you can make informed decisions at every meal. Together, we'll ensure that your meals work with your body, not against it. And remember, if you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a valuable tip on living your healthiest, most active life as you age. Processed meats: bacon, sausage, ham. Welcome back to Elderly Pathways. Today we're diving into something many of us enjoy: the classic breakfast combo of eggs and processed meats like bacon, sausage, or ham. We've all been there, enjoying the sizzling smell of bacon in the morning. But have you ever stopped to think about what that combination could be doing to your body, especially your joints? While these meats are undeniably delicious and part of many seniors' beloved morning rituals, they can actually be causing you more harm than you might realize. Processed meats like bacon, sausage, and ham are packed with high levels of sodium, nitrates, and unhealthy fats. These ingredients are commonly used to preserve the meats and enhance their flavor, but they come with a hidden cost to your health, particularly when it comes to inflammation. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing certain substances. Sodium, nitrates, and saturated fats are already challenging for our digestive systems to break down. But when consumed in large quantities, especially with foods like eggs, they can lead to a significant buildup of inflammation. This happens because these foods trigger a chemical reaction in the body that increases uric acid levels in the bloodstream. Now, you may be wondering, what's the big deal with uric acid? Well, high levels of uric acid are directly linked to pain and inflammation, particularly in the joints. This is especially troublesome for seniors, as uric acid can lead to conditions like gout, a type of arthritis that causes sudden and severe pain, redness, and swelling in the joints. Usually the big toe, but it can also affect the knees and feet. When you combine eggs, which are rich in sulfur-containing compounds, with processed meats, the impact can be even worse. The sulfur compounds in eggs can intensify the formation of uric acid, making it more likely that you'll experience painful symptoms. This combination of foods might lead to swelling in your knees, stiffness in your legs, and discomfort that makes it harder to move around or enjoy daily activities like walking or gardening. But that's not all. The more processed meats you consume, the greater the cumulative effect of this inflammation on your joints. Over time, it can contribute to chronic conditions that affect mobility, making it more difficult to stay active and independent. Imagine waking up in the morning with stiff, swollen joints, an issue that could have been exacerbated by something as simple as the bacon or sausage you ate with your eggs. It's not just an inconvenience, but something that can affect your quality of life. So next time you're tempted to reach for that strip of bacon to accompany your eggs, think about the long-term impact. Is it worth those few minutes of flavor if it means dealing with pain and stiffness for the rest of the day? And remember, this doesn't mean you need to give up enjoying your eggs. Just be mindful of the other foods you pair with them. In upcoming videos, we'll explore healthier alternatives to processed meats that won't trigger inflammation, so you can still enjoy a delicious breakfast without the joint pain. But for now, it's essential to recognize the hidden risks of pairing eggs with processed meats. It's a small change that can make a big difference in how you feel, how you move, and your overall health. If you're finding these insights helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip to improve your health and vitality as you age. Let's make smarter choices for a better, pain-free tomorrow. Refined carbohydrates, white bread, bagels, muffins. Welcome back to Elderly Pathways, where we're helping seniors live their healthiest lives. Let's talk about a common breakfast staple that many of us enjoy: white bread, bagels, muffins, and other refined carbohydrates. You might be surprised to learn that even though these foods seem harmless and comforting, they can actually be wreaking havoc on your joints, especially when paired with eggs. Refined carbohydrates are a big part of many breakfast routines. Whether it's a warm slice of toast, a soft bagel, or a fluffy muffin, they feel like the perfect complement to your morning eggs. But here's the catch. Refined carbs, like white bread and baked goods, are stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients during processing. This makes them break down quickly into sugar once consumed, leading to sharp spikes in your blood sugar levels. At first, it might not seem like a big deal. However, those blood sugar spikes trigger a chain reaction in your body that leads to inflammation. You see, your immune system sees this sudden surge in sugar as a threat and releases inflammatory messengers to protect you. Over time, these messengers damage the soft tissues in your joints, particularly in weight-bearing areas like your knees, ankles, and feet. For seniors, this process can be even more problematic. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at handling these sugar spikes. Our metabolism slows down, and our circulatory system doesn't work as well, making it harder to maintain healthy blood sugar levels. When combined with eggs, which are a dense source of protein and fat, refined carbs slow down digestion even further. This can cause food to linger in your stomach, contributing to a buildup of inflammation in your gut. And once inflammation starts in the gut, it can easily travel through your bloodstream, settling into your joints, especially the ones already affected by age or conditions like arthritis. This means that the simple act of pairing eggs with a bagel or toast could be silently contributing to joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, especially in your legs and feet. By the time you start to feel the discomfort, it's often too late to realize that your breakfast is to blame. The pain you feel in your knees or the heaviness in your legs later in the day could be a result of that seemingly innocent muffin you had with your scrambled eggs. And here's the kicker. This isn't just a temporary issue. The inflammation caused by refined carbohydrates can become chronic, sticking around in your joints and making every step feel more painful. Over time, this chronic inflammation can lead to serious mobility issues. Imagine being in pain every time you try to walk or stand up. It's more than just uncomfortable. It can affect your independence, limiting the activities you enjoy, and making even simple movements like walking to the mailbox a challenge. But don't worry, there's a silver lining. The good news is that by being mindful of what you pair with your eggs, you can avoid these harmful effects. Choosing whole grains, like whole wheat bread or oatmeal, instead of refined carbohydrates, can help stabilize your blood sugar and reduce inflammation in your joints. You don't have to give up breakfast favorites. You just need to swap out the refined carbs for healthier alternatives that support your body's needs. If you're enjoying this video and learning how to make better choices for your health, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on how to improve your quality of life. You don't have to live with joint pain and discomfort. Small changes in your diet can lead to big improvements in your mobility and well-being. Let's work together to make your mornings and your days pain-free and full of energy. Processed cheese. Welcome back to Elderly Pathways, your trusted source for senior health tips. Today we're diving into something many of us love: cheese. Specifically, processed or melted cheese, which has a special place in our hearts, especially when paired with eggs for a comforting breakfast. But here's the hard truth. While cheese may seem like the perfect addition to your eggs, it could actually be causing more harm than good, especially when it comes to your joints and overall inflammation. Processed cheese, such as the kind used in many omelets, scrambled eggs, or grilled cheese sandwiches, often contains high levels of saturated fats and artificial additives. These fats, while tasty, are not friendly to your joints, and they can trigger a cascade of inflammatory responses in your body. For seniors whose digestive systems are not as efficient as they once were, this can lead to serious issues. The problem with processed cheese goes beyond just its fat content. The artificial additives used to preserve and enhance flavor can also irritate your digestive system. As we age, our bodies struggle to process these additives, and the harder it is to break down the food, the more strain it puts on our system. When combined with eggs, which are also dense in protein and fats, the digestion process slows down even further. This combination can sit heavily in the stomach, causing discomfort that can spread throughout the body. So what happens next? When digestion slows, the body starts to produce more acid in an effort to break down these heavy foods. As a result, this creates a buildup of inflammation, which can travel through your bloodstream, settling in the joints, particularly those in your lower body, like your knees, ankles, and feet. This is where the trouble starts. You might begin to notice that your legs feel heavier, your knees feel tighter, and your ankles ache, especially after enjoying that cheesy omelet in the morning. Over time, this chronic inflammation caused by the combination of cheese and eggs can become a real issue. The inflammation in the joints doesn't just go away. It builds up, causing the tissue around the joints to become more inflamed, stiff, and painful. For seniors, this means increased difficulty in walking, standing, or even just moving around freely. It can lead to a loss of mobility, making even simple tasks feel like a struggle. What once might have been an enjoyable breakfast can quickly turn into a painful day, with swelling and discomfort that last for hours. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up cheese completely to stay healthy. It's all about balance and being mindful of how you pair your foods. If you love the creaminess that cheese brings to your eggs, consider opting for a lighter, healthier cheese option, such as goat cheese or a small amount of organic cheese, and pair it with anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens or avocado to balance out the potential inflammatory effects. By making smarter choices, you can still enjoy the rich flavors you love without the uncomfortable consequences. It's about understanding how different foods interact with each other and making small tweaks to reduce inflammation in your body. The right choices can help you avoid joint swelling and discomfort, allowing you to maintain your mobility and independence as you age. If you're finding this information helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tips on living your healthiest life. By making simple adjustments to your diet, you'll be able to enjoy your favorite foods without the pain. Let's work together to make sure your meals nourish your body, not hinder it. Nightshade vegetables, tomatoes, peppers, potatoes. Welcome back to Elderly Pathways, where we're committed to helping you live your healthiest, happiest life. Today we're exploring a surprising group of foods that could be secretly contributing to joint pain and discomfort. Nightshade vegetables. Yes, those colorful and healthy-looking tomatoes, peppers, and potatoes that many of us include in our meals might not be as harmless as they seem, especially when combined with eggs. Let's take a deeper look at why these vegetables could be causing more harm than good, particularly when it comes to your joints. Nightshade vegetables, such as tomatoes, bell peppers, eggplants, and potatoes, are staples in many diets because of their vibrant colors and rich flavors. They're often considered healthy foods, packed with vitamins and antioxidants. However, for seniors, these vegetables can be surprisingly problematic. The key culprit here is a natural chemical found in nightshades called solanine. This compound, which is more concentrated in the skin and leaves of the plants, can have a negative effect on the body, especially for older adults. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing certain compounds, and solanine is one of those compounds. In some individuals, solanine can interfere with nerve function, causing irritation in the joints and soft tissues. This irritation often manifests as pain, stiffness, and even burning sensations, particularly in the legs, knees, and feet. For seniors already dealing with joint issues like arthritis or muscle pain, these nightshade vegetables can make the situation much worse. Now, you might be wondering how combining nightshades with eggs fits into this picture. While eggs are rich in protein and essential nutrients, they are also dense foods that take longer to digest. When combined with nightshades, the digestive process becomes even slower, allowing the solanine to stay in the body longer, aggravating the situation. The result? Increased inflammation in the joints, which leads to pain and discomfort, especially in the lower body. Imagine waking up in the morning, ready to enjoy a hearty breakfast of scrambled eggs, tomatoes, and potatoes, only to find that by midday, your knees are swollen, your legs feel heavy, and your feet ache with every step. This is exactly what can happen when you combine these nightshade vegetables with eggs. The solanine in the nightshades, paired with the slower digestion of eggs, creates a perfect storm for chronic inflammation to build up in your body, particularly in areas already prone to stiffness and pain. The worst part is that many seniors don't even realize that their beloved vegetables could be contributing to their pain. They might think it's just a natural part of aging, not realizing that something as simple as tomatoes in their omelet or bell peppers in their breakfast scramble could be silently stirring up inflammation. But don't worry, the good news is that there are ways to enjoy your meals without the discomfort. If you have a sensitivity to nightshades, you can try swapping them for other vegetables that are less likely to cause inflammation. Leafy greens like spinach or kale are a great option. You can also choose vegetables like zucchini, carrots, or cucumbers, which provide similar nutritional benefits without the inflammatory effects of nightshades. By making small adjustments to your meals, you can enjoy a delicious, pain-free breakfast while still getting the nutrients your body needs. You don't have to avoid all vegetables, just be mindful of the ones that might be triggering inflammation. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Together, we'll explore more ways to make healthier food choices that can help reduce joint pain and keep you feeling your best every day. Let's make sure your meals support your body's health, rather than causing discomfort, so you can live your life fully and independently. Sugar, jam, jelly, ketchup, sweetened drinks. Welcome back to Elderly Pathways. Today we're discussing something that's a little sweeter, but can have some serious consequences: sugar. Whether it's that spoonful of jam on your toast, a drizzle of ketchup on your eggs, or a glass of sweetened juice to wash it all down, sugar might feel like a harmless treat. However, for seniors, even small amounts of sugar can trigger a cascade of effects in the body that can lead to joint pain, inflammation, and chronic discomfort. Sugar is often seen as a little indulgence that we deserve, right? After all, it's delicious, comforting, and can bring a sense of nostalgia to our meals. But here's the reality. When sugar enters our bloodstream, it doesn't just give us a temporary sugar high. It causes our blood sugar levels to spike, and that's where the problems begin. These spikes in blood sugar trigger a response from our immune system that releases inflammatory messengers throughout the body. For seniors, this inflammation is especially concerning because it accelerates the aging process, making conditions like arthritis, joint stiffness, and nerve irritation much worse. As we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at processing sugar. Our pancreas becomes less effective at managing insulin, which is responsible for controlling blood sugar levels. This is why many seniors experience insulin resistance, where their bodies are less able to handle the sugar they consume. What was once an occasional treat is now a much bigger problem. Every time we consume sugar, whether it's from jam, ketchup, sweetened drinks, or even those hidden sugars in processed foods, we're pushing our bodies further into a state of inflammation. But why is inflammation such a big deal for seniors? Well, it turns out that chronic inflammation is a key player in many of the painful symptoms that we experience as we age. For example, it can increase swelling and stiffness in the joints, making it more difficult to move freely. This is especially true for areas like the knees, hips, and feet, where seniors often feel the effects the most. And it doesn't stop there. This persistent inflammation can also irritate the nerves, leading to discomfort, tingling, and even burning sensations in the legs and feet. It's like your body is constantly on edge, reacting to the sugar you've consumed, and that discomfort builds up over time. Imagine enjoying a tasty breakfast, complete with jam, sweetened drinks, and a sprinkle of sugar, only to find yourself feeling joint pain, stiffness, or even numbness in your feet later in the day. You might not connect the dots immediately, but over time, those small amounts of sugar are silently contributing to a bigger problem: chronic inflammation that can steal your mobility and comfort. Here's the good news. You don't have to completely cut out sugar from your diet to live a healthier, pain-free life. The key is moderation and being mindful of where the sugar is coming from. Instead of sweetened jams or sugary drinks, consider swapping in natural options like fresh fruit, or enjoy unsweetened beverages that hydrate without spiking your blood sugar. And if you crave a bit of sweetness, try using a natural sweetener like honey or stevia in moderation. Small changes like these can make a world of difference when it comes to reducing inflammation and keeping your joints healthy. If you're finding this information valuable, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Together, we'll continue to explore how you can make smarter choices at the table that promote long-term health and keep you moving freely without pain. You deserve to feel great every day, and with a little awareness, you can make your meals work for your body, not against it. Margarine and artificial butter substitutes. Welcome back to Elderly Pathways. Today, let's talk about a common kitchen staple that might be sabotaging your health without you even realizing it. Margarine and artificial butter substitutes. These products are marketed as healthier alternatives to butter, but in reality, they contain trans fats that can wreak havoc on your body, especially when you use them to cook eggs or spread them on your toast. Trans fats are one of the worst kinds of fats for your health. They disrupt the body's ability to manage inflammation and negatively affect blood flow. This becomes even more concerning as we age, as our bodies become more sensitive to these fats, leading to increased stiffness and pain in the joints, particularly in the legs, knees, and feet. Over time, the damage compounds, making movement more difficult and painful. So next time you're cooking eggs, consider swapping out the margarine for a healthier fat like olive oil or coconut oil. These alternatives provide essential nutrients without triggering inflammation, helping to keep your joints and legs feeling great. Healthier egg pairings. As we wrap up today's video, let's talk about how to make eggs work for you, not against you. While eggs are an excellent source of protein and essential nutrients, pairing them with the right foods can make a world of difference when it comes to reducing inflammation and improving overall health. For seniors, it's all about making smarter choices at the breakfast table. To avoid triggering inflammation, try pairing your eggs with anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, avocado, sweet potatoes, or quinoa. These foods not only support your joints, but also provide a balanced, nutrient-rich meal that's gentle on digestion. Leafy greens, for example, are packed with antioxidants and vitamins that can help fight inflammation, while sweet potatoes offer a complex carbohydrate that won't spike blood sugar. In addition to choosing the right pairings, how you cook your eggs matters too. Opt for healthier cooking methods like steaming, poaching, or lightly pan-frying with olive oil. These methods preserve the nutrients in eggs and help reduce the risk of triggering inflammation, unlike frying in butter or margarine. By rethinking your breakfast combinations and making these small yet impactful changes, you can reduce chronic pain, improve mobility, and maintain your independence as you age. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more insights on how to eat for better health.